For more on the story, joining us live from Beltsville, Maryland in the U.S. is Mike Lewis. He's the managing editor at Where Peter Is, a website exploring topics surrounding the Catholic Church. Thank you so much for speaking to us, Mike. Firstly, your reaction to the Pope's death.
Well, obviously those of us who are Catholics who are have a very strong affinity for Pope Francis and who have been inspired by his teachings and influence, there's obviously a huge sense of loss and mourning. Although there is a silver lining, the fact that he was able to make it through Holy Week and that he even made a public appearance on Easter Sunday, and was able to speak to people and to greet Catholics in St. Peter's Square. I think that adds a silver lining. We've known for a while that he was sick and he was very close to death when he was hospitalized just weeks ago, and so this was sort of his farewell. I feel that we had a chance to say goodbye to him and that he was able to say goodbye to us. So, although this is obviously very sad, he's 88 years old, and he has been such a huge inspiration to so many Catholics around the world and to non-Catholics as well in the strides that he made in interfaith dialogue and on behalf of peace and fraternity between peoples and cultures and nations. I think these 12 years have been a gift, and although we mourn him, life goes on, and the church will continue on. So I think that we are. I think that there's still an Easter spirit, an Easter joy in our hearts.
Yeah, very much so. A real symbolism for him passing on Easter Monday. And when you talk about him as an inspiration to Catholics and non-Catholics, was part of that inspiration also what drew more young people to the church, to Catholicism, in that he
Yes.
seemed to address more issues that they believe would be relevant in today's society?
Well, even though we have, I agree completely. Even though we have a society that is divided, especially in the United States, we're very polarized, but we can see this in different parts of the world. Um, he was able to tap into issues such as climate change and world peace and um, and care for the poor and immigrants that cut across ideologies, cut across religions. Um, and I think in that way he was able to engender some respect and some uh, and help people to understand human dignity, the idea of fraternity, that people of different religions can still have brotherhood and sisterhood between them and work on common projects and work for common causes for the benefit of all humanity. This is something that, I mean, it's been part of Catholicism and the world religions, but I think he made it more real in a sense, or more tangible. Um, I mean, I know that he's done great work with various imams and rabbis, and really, the common cause is peace. Can we coexist? Can we overcome our differences when we need to solve problems in the world? And so I think he's done a remarkable job of changing the face of the Catholic Church, and reaching out to those who may have been hostile, or Catholics may have been hostile to them in the past.
It will be interesting to see if the cardinals vote to continue that legacy when they do decide on a new pope. We'll have to leave it there. But Mike Lewis, really appreciate you speaking to us. Thank you very much.